What up? This is Anthony DeMario, aka the Hoodie Tarot, and this is the April 2022 All Signs reading. Switching it up. I'm no longer doing individual readings for the beginning of the month, but I do what's called in the month called March Made Sense, which is kind of a wrap up of the energies. But for the beginning, I will be doing the all signs. Okay, so these will be time stamped and marked. Definitely recommended that you check out your sun, moon, and rising, and we're just gonna get into it like this. Happy Aries season. Happy birthday to all the Aries out there. Happy birthday to all the April Taurans as well. We're gonna start with the sign of Aries, okay? And so this is a general reading, so by all means, please take what resonates, and that's what doesn't, then it wasn't meant for you, okay? Also, I'd like to say, if you're interested in a personal reading, please go ahead and hit me up at the number at the end of this video. Also, you can hit me up at thehoodietarot@gmail.com for any questions you may have. Please add me on Instagram and Facebook as well. All right, so we're just gonna get into it like this. Aries, so it is your birthday month, and without a doubt, the overall energy, I feel like a lot of you are prescribing plans. The thinking man is the physical, the masculine manifestation of implementation of thought, right? So this is all the great ideas, the wonderful ideas you've had. Obviously, right, with the solar return, you definitely want to get things started, get changes implemented. I feel changes. I think also there's a purifying of energy for you. I think a lot of you are going to be able to easily, I feel like, transcend some changes, transcend some barriers that you may have experienced, but I think it's almost celebratory in nature the way it's going to come about, okay? So the thinking man does want to crystallize thoughts. As you see, he's holding like a clear crystal quartz right there. So this is now taking the thoughts, all the wonderful ideas, the money-making ideas. Also, again, I hear changes, and now it's implementing them, making them crystallize, making them solid, putting them into the physical world. Now, for your money for the month of April, I do feel like, okay, we got the Chariot. Definitely some money to be made. Traveling, definitely some money to be made. Recovered. I feel like some of you are recovering some money. This Chariot wants to go, right? So I feel like travel is going to benefit you in terms of money. But then also, I feel like money is like money heals in this aspect, right? So if you're looking to like replace or recover any funds, then you might find that in the month of April. I feel like for some of you, in terms of the expansion of money, it does come by conversations long distance. This could also actually be through social media. This could also be through phone, text communications or whatnot. But money is going to look very good. I feel like a lot of you are cultivating things, starting things, or you've just recently started, like either some new revenue stream or something like that. And I think that if you have, you really get to see the benefits in the Cancer season. All right, so we're talking about, I feel really the July part of Cancer season as well. Okay, now for love, what do we have for you? Okay, all right, for love, we have the Strength card. All right, so for those of you that are single, I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting the spotlight, right? Definitely the Aries season is your birthday season, and so a lot of you will be going out, celebrating, having fun. But I also feel like for some of you, I think that it's just a new sense of confidence, a new sense of awareness, self-awareness, that is going to be easy for you to draw the attention of other people if that's something that you're open up to. For those of you that are in partnerships, I do feel like a lot of you are going to look at the home, and I feel like some of you want to make adjustments around the home. In combination with that thinking man card, I do feel like there's some changes that you want to implement in a home, and I think it's going to be very easy. I feel like some of you do need to, I feel like some of you may need to revisit the roles of either a partner or how you show up in a partnership, or I feel like there's a real evaluation of the roles within the home and within the partnership. Not that that's something to be worried about, but I think it's just you may be having the conversations with your partner about how we can make our relationship stronger, how can we evolve, how can we give each other our just due in our own respects. How can we show up better for each other, okay? Now, and for your career, dear Aries, let's see what we got for you. In terms of your career, okay, so we have the Death card. All right, beautiful, Aries. So this Death card, I feel like this is noting an evolution in terms of pay, also evolving in terms of some of you are putting, maybe you have multiple like careers, like some of you have been working 2 jobs, and like you're either in the process of closing one out, closing a project out, or just straight up like ending one and giving or diverting your attention towards one specific career field. Some of you are growing in terms of what you want to do in terms of your career. So maybe you started off with a specific title, which had its own specific skill sets that it required. And you've expanded your skill set. You've learned a lot, the thinking man. And now you've like, okay, well, maybe I'm ready for a supervisor position, or maybe I'm ready for a more evolved role of whatever I was fulfilling. So I got you, Aries. That's what we got for you in the month of April. Congratulations. Cool. Dig that. Congratulations, Aries. I feel like this is going to be a nice birthday. I think naturally you're going to get a lot of the movement that is catalyzed by the Aries season, more so than usual, I feel like. Now, moving right along, let's go with Taurus. Taurus, shout out all the Taurus. Happy birthday again to all the April Taurus. Let's see what we got for you in this month of April 2022. All right. All right. All right, for Taurus, we have the all tied up card. This is an interesting card to me because I always feel like, she wants to be there. She's all tied up. She's sitting there and she's like wrapped up and just enjoying. It kind of reminds me of the Hanged Man, but a little bit different. I feel like the Hanged Man is more circumstantial. The all tied up is I'm bounding, I'm tying myself to something. I'm binding myself to something or somebody or something. So let's talk about it right now. That all tied up card, it works 2 different ways. Do you want to be in a position that you are in, or if not, do you feel restricted in some way? And if that's the case, how do you get free? All right. So in essence, Taurus, it's like either you're getting comfortable this April, or you're going to feel a little bit more uncomfortable and feel the need to break free. Now, in terms of money, oh yeah, so the money's looking really good. We got the 3 of Wands right there. You see the abundance on the horizon. You see your ships coming in. You also see that a lot of labor, past connections, whatever the case may be, is on the horizon. So I feel like if some of you may have felt bind or tied to like maybe a money circumstance, even though in general I think Taurus money has been good for this year, I think if there's any type of finances in question, bills in question, maybe there's been something in question around how to solve a particular debt. And April is going to give you kind of the preview on how we're going to solve that mystery about how we can alleviate that debt, or how we can, I feel like for some of you, reach a particular financial goal, or get out of a particular, like, I feel like some of you have plateaued in terms of your earnings, and now you're looking at, well, how can I gross more, earn more? It's all coming in for you, Taurus. All right. So for love, let's see what we got for you. All right. For love, Taurus, we got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. For those of you who are single, I think a lot of you can stand to meet people within the work field, how you earn, being out there. I feel like for some of you, like if you're entrepreneurs, you can be like literally presenting your product to somebody, and it's just the conversation takes a turn into something a little bit more spicy, you know what I'm saying? Or for some of you, you can be attracted to somebody that you're already in business with or working in close confines with, and it just grows into something that's a little bit more. This Ace of Pentacles represents a seed, so I feel like a lot of you are going to be running into people that you have some type of common ground, and maybe it won't be around money. Maybe it might be around a particular belief system, or maybe you both are into donating or charity work or something like that. But there is a common ground that's there, and it's easy to build upon. For those of you with your partner, this is wonderful because I feel like both you and your partner are going to be getting to the money, expanding your respective incomes. And then that being said, both of you putting your money together, it's going to open a lot of doors. It's going to it's going to inspire a lot of conversations about, well, what can we do? How can we involve this relationship? What can we do with our money? I see that all tied up card, and I'm thinking about a lot of you might be saying, okay, well, we have the money now, let's move, or we have the money now, let's start this business, or let's invest into this particular asset, or diversify our assets, or something like that. So very good for you, Taurus. Let's keep it going. Now, in terms of career, all right, career. All right. So we have the Four of Swords. Taurus, I feel like a lot of you are like making decisions or wanting to make decisions around the career, the Four of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are weighing the options, all tied up. I think this brings into question, Taurus, is are you happy doing what you're doing? I feel like with money coming in, I think it's going to inspire you to think about, okay, well, how do I want to continue doing what I want to do? Do I like living where I'm living? Do I like my current work situation? Some of you might be traveling for work, and then maybe you may not feel like you want to do that no more and you want to work remotely. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're working remotely and you're tired of being at home and like you're ready to be back out and about and travel for work or be in an office space or whatnot. All in all, though, I feel like for the career sector, it is good, but I think that there's some, if you're feeling like uncomfortable for a reason, I feel like discomfort with that all tied up card. So if you're feeling any discomfort surrounding career, and it's proposing questions like, do I go back to school? Do I get more training? Sit with it. Don't rush it. Enjoy this money that's coming in. Enjoy this freedom that's coming through your partnership. Okay, Taurus? That's what I got for you. Moving right along, we're going to get to Gemini. Shout out to all the Geminis. Hope all is well. 2022 month of April for the sign of Gemini. Let's see what we got for you. Right. So, Gemini, this is your April 2022 reading. Okay. Hey, well, there they go. Door to value. Hey, what does it mean? It means that, yes, not only is money coming in, but on a higher level, it's about walking through the door of value. There's the doorway. It's red, filled with passion, security, root chakra type stuff. Then you've got all of that abundance on the other side. It's not just money. It's about how you feel about yourself, how you see yourself, and how you assert yourself in the world. And so this is going to bring a lot of rewards on all fronts. Good looking month for you, Gemini. Let's see what we got for you. Now, in terms of money, let's see what we got for you. Excuse me. All right, so Page of Swords. All right, so a lot of conversations happening around money, a lot of messages coming in about what do you do, what do you provide, what is your product, and therefore. So there might be some messages about maybe not hidden money. I feel like this is out in the open, but if you've been waiting for some type of payout, that is there. Some of you are waiting on a first paycheck or the first dividend or first earnings from some particular revenue. You're going to see that. This comes fairly quickly because that Page of Swords is just, it's whipping, right? You know, the sword just whips through the air. I also feel like for some of you, it does come down to the message of money, the conversations of money. For a lot of you, if you've been having ideas about how to make money, I mean, I'm saying, look at him. He's in the clouds. Like, feel how fast that energy is moving. You can even look at the trees in the little, the lower right-hand corner. Like, that's how fast your mind is going, but that's also how fast the ideas can take off. All right. So trust in your vision, trust in what you believe in, and just get started. All right. There's no need to, in this case, there's no need to weigh. I think you've been, whatever you've been thinking about, it's time to do it. You know, it's going to pay off really quick. All right. Now in terms of love, what can we expect? All right, for love, okay. So, for that 331 is the number of the door to value. We also got the Four of Swords. So, similar to kind of how I was telling the Taurans not to rush into any career-related changes. I feel like, Geminis, if you're feeling the need to rush into a decision or make a decision surrounding love, you got to marinate on it, okay? Four of Swords, like, take your time. It's not saying that any situation you have won't work. For those of you that are single, I feel like a lot of you are, you're so busy getting to the money that your particular person, like love interest, or maybe even just having time to date, making the time to have a love interest, it may be a little difficult right now because, in terms of digging into this value, you just need to rest, you need to marinate, you need to meditate, you need to pray, you need to do the things that make sure that you are fully aligned and you are fully in yourself, right, before you start giving your energy to other people. Not saying that it's impossible, but I think that in terms of fun can be there, but I think that in terms of the serious stuff, the universe wants you to marinate and wait on it. For those of you that are in partnerships, I feel like this energy is a little bit different. I do feel like you need to make sure that you're not undervaluing your partner. And what I mean by that is, like, you know, sometimes with all of this fresh cerebral energy and you got all the ideas cracking and you're feeling really good about yourself, and you're giving so much yourself to the world that maybe your partner might not feel appreciated. Not that they're holding you in any type of like discontent or angry or sad, but it's just like, you know, all partners, we need our time, we need our affection. And so there needs to be some type of balance there, like four legs on a chair or a table, right? Number four. So make sure that you're doing your just do and checking in, resting, you know, you can have the vacay, you can have the vacay, whatever it is with your partner, to make sure that they're a part of your world, because your world is going to pick up and start moving even faster is what I'm hearing, okay? Now, for the career sector, okay, right. I think Taurus got this too, but a career sector, yeah. Death card, definitely an evolution in the way you make money, an evolution in the way that you show up in the career sector. I do feel like, again, a lot of you Geminis are going to either be putting either a particular career option to rest, eliminating one if there's been options on the table. And I really feel that with this door of value. I feel like in this place, with this combination of cards, I think you're just really evolving in your role. It's like a level up. We level up in some way, and it's like if you didn't feel like you were being recognized for the work that you put in before, if you weren't recognized for what you brought to the table, if you're an entrepreneur, if you weren't recognized for your products and the validity and the quality, then in Aries season in April, we get to witness that. All right. So that's what I got for Gemini. Cool. And we're going to keep it moving. Cancer. Shout out all the Cancers. Hope all is well. This is your April 2022 reading. There we go. Okay. All right, Cancer, you have happy family. I love this card so much because it's simple and plain. You got four, a balance, excuse me, and, you know, just a really happy setting You know, family is important. Family is necessary. Family is the focus of this month, all right? So this could be your immediate family, or this could also be your soul tribe, all right? Because, you know, not all family is blood. And I don't say that to be negative or anything like that, but the reality is, you know, sometimes when we get into our adulthood and we get to know ourselves and we get to venture off in the world, we realize that we can come closer to people that excuse me, aren't from our bloodline, you know, aren't even where we're from geographically. And we cross paths with these really unique and authentic people. And lo and behold, there they are. This is our soul family. Now, how I feel your money for the month of April, we have the Page of Pentacles, all right? The Page of Pentacles is a cornerstone of the home. A lot of you could be working with family. Some of you, I feel like, are receiving maybe not an assistance for family. For some of you, assistance. Also, for some of you, this could be an investment from family. Family wanting to invest with you. Some of you are looking at going into business with family, starting a family business, or getting involved in the family business. Some of you are expanding your money through family. So this could be through the ideas. Again, this could be through some type of assistance, or some type of investment, or for some of you could just be taking an idea from a family member and implementing that idea and pouring your all into that, and it starts to pay off, and you realize, like, oh, okay, I'm opening, this is a key to a door, like, thank you to my sister, thank you to my dad, or whoever the case may be. All right. For love, okay, for love, we got the Tower. Okay. Now, with this combination of cards, I feel like for some of you Cancers, there might be some type of change going on with the family. I do feel for some of you, this could be pregnancy. I also feel like for some of you, there could be some type of change with the family, regarding some type of life circumstance. So I don't really foresee any type of negative thing like death, or, well, death is a negative, death is natural, but I don't want to scare anybody, but I do feel like for some of you, this could be a change in a family member's health. So make sure that your family members are healthy, taking care of themselves. I do feel like some of you need to remind somebody to wear a seatbelt, to be safe. Somebody needs to practice safety. Some of them need to practice safety in the workspace, something to that matter. I do feel like in relationships, for some of you on the single could be running across somebody, or be in the process of dating somebody. And I really feel like a lot of you could be experiencing a really like it's the type of pregnancy, like, you know, maybe it was the first time you were intimate, first couple of times, and then all of a sudden, you're experiencing some type of like, oh shoot, I'm late, and then you find out you're pregnant. So I do want to put that out there, because I do feel like there's some type of like a fertility issue that's for Cancer. It's not an issue, but I feel like a healthy amount of you are fertile. And with family in the background, it just feels like a lot of you can experience an addition to a family. For those of you in partnerships, same thing. I feel like for some of you, I feel like some of you have been trying to get pregnant, haven't been successful, and then all of a sudden now you are. I also feel like for some of you, I feel like some of you can have unplanned visitors, family members showing up to your doorstep, out of nowhere, like, hey, we were passing through and we stopped by, we say hi. Not necessarily the family members that you would like. Some people are more private. Like, some people just don't like people pulling up like that. But I feel like some of you might get the old pull up from that one uncle or that one auntie, you know what I'm saying? So just to put it out there, all right? Overall, relationships are good, but I do feel like there's some grand changes with family, though. So I will just prepare for that, okay? In terms of career, Cancer. All right. Cancer. All right, so we got the 8 of Wands, all right? So this is really fast information, really fast changes. And I think, this all ties in really tough with each other. I feel like for some of you, opportunities are coming so fast that it's having to reevaluate, like, is this career the best move for my family? I feel like for some of you, the main answer is yes. I feel like there's a yes in terms of going along with some quick change that happens, with like an opportunity, definitely with an opportunity. or something that you've been working on. Maybe you've been knocking on doors, applying to different places, sending your resumes, and you get that one yes. Walk through that door and go for it. But all of these changes are very happily like good. But I will say for you, Cancer, you do want to take into account in the long run, right? Because things can kind of pick up a little bit more quicker than you would anticipate. So what's best for the family in the long run is the way to kind of answer any of the problems or the issues that come up in April, okay? All right. That's what I got, and we're going to keep it moving. Shout out to the Leos. Happy April 2022. Let's see what we got for you today. All right, Leo. Hey, so we got the door to value too. All right, money coming in, money coming in, money coming in. The value going up, prices going up. Gemini had this too. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. All right. Again, the door to value is just that, right? Not only is it money, not only is it currency, but it's also my self-worth, how I value myself, how I assert myself out in the world, and being fully in it and watching the rewards just pay off and come in. It's a beautiful thing because it's a door. So a door is just an entryway. And if it's just an entryway, then it's safe to say that this is just the beginning. Okay, Leo? Now, for money, let's talk about it. Oop. All right. Money, we got the Six of Swords. All right. So this is good, right? Six of Swords is moving along. I feel like we're putting some of you invested here so much. I want to say to somebody, you invested so much time into something, a career field or a revenue stream, and either you're leaving it behind or now you're really trusting yourself to move forward with it. So this is getting fully immersed. I'm fully on board. It reminds me of like, it's that bridge, like if you're an artist and maybe you did your art, but then also you had a part-time job and went to school. So this is the type of energy where it's like, okay, like I'm earning my money from my art. My art is paying off, and I'm understanding and learning the different ways to pay off from my craft and my talent. I'm going to no longer work for somebody else. So I'm going to no longer, invest in a plan B. So this is like plan A energy. You're fully immersed in it. Six of Swords. So I do feel like if there is a case of moving, some of you might be presented with the opportunity to travel or move for work. If that's the case, I want to say yes, okay? Now, in terms of love, what do we got for you? Okay. All right. So love, love is cool. We got the Four of Cups. So it's not a terrible week or month for love, but this Four of Cups is like, I want something better. I really feel like a lot of you are valuing yourself, and I just got through reading something. It was a meme in regards to Leo, but it spoke some truth in terms of the way that you are easily predisposed to the acts of self-love, right? So that being the case, if April is calling for you to be like, I'm going to pass on that option, I'm going to pass on that option, I'm going to wait it out, all right? There's nothing that needs to be forced. You've got all this wonderful energy coming in, so it's like those people that need to show up are going to show up. They will be there, they'll be consistent, they'll be authentic, they'll be transparent. Anything that isn't that, that's what it is. And, that's a message to both single and people in partnerships, right? Now, I will say for people in partnerships, again, with all of this money energy, just how I was telling Gemini, you want to make sure that your partner is feeling valued. Your partner might be feeling undervalued as well. And it just might be you're working too much, sweetheart, or you're really busy. Like, let's make some me time. Let's make us time, and go out and do something, or shake up the relationship. Just because Leo is a fixed sign, you can be very fixed in your routine and focused on the task at hand and the game, or winning the game, but at the same time you might be neglecting your partner. So you want to make sure that you spice things up, do the things, do the travel, actually, if you have the opportunity to like take your partner on a trip, even if it's for work, take them, you know, bring them along. They want to feel included, but they don't want to feel bored. Okay. Now, in terms of career, okay, so for career, we got the Ace of Wands. A lot of you know exactly what you want to do, what you want to accomplish. And this is the time where you're going to feel that fire out of your sister sign, Aries, and you're just going to want to go ahead and do it. This Ace of Wands is moving confidently with it. It's a big magic wand. It's architect. It's magnetizing. It's constructing the life that you want. In terms of career, though, you definitely get to show up very confident. So this is a beautiful time to have business conversations, to have interviews. They see you for what you're worth, is what I hear. And a lot of you look like you know what you're doing. You look like you bring value to the table. And I know looks aren't everything, but they mean a lot, you know, especially in terms of first impressions, Ace. So this is a time to initiate a lot in terms of your career. Have what you want, seek what you want, and really go into it with all the passion. Even if there's little know-how behind it, but you're going to make it all work, okay? That's what I got for you, Leo. Okay, very good. I like that. We're going to keep it moving. Virgo, shout out to the Virgos. This is your April 2022 reading. Okay. All right, so we got the Magician in the mirror. Yeah, tapping into your own personal magic, balancing, realizing that you have every tool of the trade at your disposal. So it's like, well, what do you need? Or what do you need to use or utilize in order to make this month a special one, right? How are you stepping into your power? What is your own personal magic? What makes you authentic? What makes you different from everybody else, all right? Now, in terms of your money, Virgo, okay, yeah, we got the Three of Cups, all right? So I feel like partnerships are definitely something to rejoice in. Money is celebrated. So I feel like when you're expressing gratitude for money, you increase it. It doesn't yield. So a lot of you need to continue to express gratitude for your money in order for it to expand. A lot of you can find joy in a lot of wins, okay? So if you have anything that's like lingering, this could be, for some of you, this could be a court case. For some of you, this could be awaiting some type of decision, or awaiting a yes, or awaiting a response. This is the money. Sorry, this is the card that says, "Oh yeah, we got it. We won. We gonna function. We gonna party. We gonna celebrate this win." So very good for you, Virgo. All right. Now I will say with that Three of Cups, you, be mindful of your money, because you could probably spend you could probably spend a little bit on partying or having fun. I don't really foresee overspending, but I do foresee a lot of possibilities to spend too much. A lot of like, I'm being present in the moment, and then all of a sudden you ran up a larger than normal tab at the bar or something like that. Or maybe you went in when you went to the whatever store, you know what I'm saying? Wherever you like to buy your clothes, get your fits, get your shoes, purses, wallets, all the things, whatever the thing is that you like. I would just be careful, okay? Now in terms of love, we've got the Eight of Wands, all right? So with that Magician card, I feel like a lot of you are, for single people, I think that you're so connected that you're bringing in either a particular person or the type of person. Some of you are magnetizing your type, and they come to you really quickly. So I feel like a lot of you, like, hey, I gotta say, when you leave the house, make sure you leave them presentable. If that's your thing, if you want to like attract somebody, make sure that you are looking presentable and ready how you would like to be met. I feel like that, because it could just be such a moment of chance, but there is no coincidences. There's only alignment in things that happen. So I do want to say, it could be something like, you get a flat tire, and maybe you don't know how to change a flat tire, and you need some assistance. All of a sudden, you get Mr. Handsome or Mrs. Pretty Thing that helps you change the tire, and it's totally, you're unprepared, but here you are in front of this person, and either they gonna shoot their shot or you gonna shoot their shot. But I feel like if there's any single people out there, I feel like you're gonna come in contact with somebody, and you're gonna just have this feeling of like, oh, I manifested this person, like I brought this person into my space. So just something to be aware of. Okay. Now, for the career sector, we have let's see what we got for you. All right. So for the career sector, we have the Ace of Swords. So a lot of healthy communications, clarity coming along the career. I talked about using a tool for your trade. So I do feel like for some of you, there needs to be conversations had around career, clarity in terms of what are we working for? What am I doing here? I think that it's not really heavy. It feels very light. I feel like a lot of you are getting clear on what to expect from your respective place of earning or earnings. And so that clarity is going to help in terms of being able to manifest what you want, create the life that you want, and so forth. I do feel like for some of you, if there's any communications that do come in around the career, it's definitely a lot of raise energy, a lot of energy that says, supposes there's some type of winning or some type of level up that happens. Okay. So let's rejoice and celebrate that for sure. That's what I got for Virgo. Okay. Now let's see what we got for Scorpio. Or no, sorry, Libra. Shout out to all the Libras. Happy April 2022. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Libra, so we've got the woman holding the heart. Yeah, she is right there. So for some of you, this could be you, a woman holding the great big heart. You're in love. Your heart is full. This could be self-love, doesn't have to be necessary for another person. Or for some of you, this could just represent the feminine nature of the softness and the warmth and the beauty and very Venusian energy, which Libra is ruled by Venus, and just wanting to experience beauty, whether it be by touch, whether it be by dance, singing. You just want to be immersed in the beauty of light and the art of life. All right. Very lovely feeling for you in this Aries season. So let's talk about the money. Let's see what we got for you. Okay, so for money, we have the Two of Pentacles. I like this for you, Libra, because you're balancing and you're expanding. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles wants to expand. I like this in combination with the woman holding the heart card, because I feel like whatever you're choosing or however you're choosing to expand your money or expand your coin, your heart is in it. I feel like there's some sensitivity around the way money comes in. And so being emotionally invested in your money and in your career is very healthy right now. And it actually suggests that, the more emotionally invested you are, and how it's drawn out of you naturally, then the more easier it is to expand this money and expand this coin and find balance in doing so. I do feel like for some of you, if there has been any type of like imbalance with money, you're handling it fine. I feel like for some of you, you might have a feminine or a woman figure that shows up for you in that way and helps say like, okay, it's okay. I'll assist you in getting your money right, or I'll assist you in like maybe not even getting the money right. I think you're in control. You're more in control than you might even give yourself credit to. But I feel like there might be a particular feminine figure that just helps bring some type of stability to your finances or the way that you expand. In terms of love, I knocked out 2 cards, so we just go rock with these 2. The first 2 card pool, actually, that we have the 10 of Cups and the 5 of Wands. All right, so all right, Libra. Well, hey, there might be. This reads a couple different ways, so let's start. For these single people, I feel like a lot of people are trying to get your attention. I really feel like that there's just going to be an influx of people that want to get next to you. A lot of people that want to either propose to you. They idealized you in a way that where they've got you figured out and they want you to fulfill a particular role. So you have that. I also feel like for some of you, there might be some conflict in terms of, who do I choose to give the energy to? Because there might be an array of options, or maybe an array is not the right word, but some of you just got a team. Some of y'all got a squad. Some of y'all, it might be a couple people, and you might need to sift through and do more understanding and learning. Now, the 10 of Cups is over there in the background, so there's fulfillment. So there's a way to get there. I feel like some of you are dealing with people and like there's been conflict, but I feel like there's a way to get over the conflict just as long as you can be sensitive and understanding of what their disposition is or where they're at, okay? Partnership, same thing. I feel like your partners, I feel like there might be some small bickering. I think that you just need to take the higher road and just be sensitive and understanding. And I think a lot of you Libras can be a lot more nurturing in a partnership. Absolutely. Because it doesn't seem that serious. It just doesn't. Career, we got the Lovers card, all right? Some of you might be dealing with Geminis and money. Some of you might be just expanding money through partnerships. Again, I really feel like this woman holding the heart is fundamental in something having to do with the career. The lovers is ruled by Mercury, so a lot of conversations have to take place around money. And so have those conversations and be expansive, develop and cultivate relationships. The lovers is all about, in this position, cultivating and monetizing your relationships in terms of your career. Now, I do feel a lot of expansion, but again, the heart has to be in it. So I don't feel like you can need to, how they say, fit a square peg in a I don't know, some type of hole. I don't know if I said that terribly wrong. But what I will say, though, is get in where you fit in, all right? All right, so now we're just going to get into No, we are going to get into Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Happy April 2022 to you. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So you've got the yin and the yang card, all right? A humble balance between the masculine and feminine. I love this. This is a good place to be because energetically, this is a calming sense of knowing that, okay, I'm putting enough work in. I'm doing enough in terms of my physical movement, earning, all that stuff. And then I'm balancing that with my ability to nurture myself and others, to mother myself and others, to create, to dream, to rest, okay? So this is good. 22 is a number of balance, right? 2 plus 2 is 4. So let's see how this plays out. So for your money, Scorpio, let's see what we got. Okay, Scorpio, so we got the Queen of Cups. So here you are showing up in your power, right? The Queen of Cups is saying, all right, nurturing. How do I nurture my finances and how do I grow my finances? There's a highly intuitive part about the Queen of Cups. Scorpio, you yourself are highly intuitive. So I think this comes with an inner sense of knowing the money is just flowing to you. I feel like you're going to feel like money is flowing to you without resistance, or even if there is resistance, it's just going to go around it. The barriers are going to be overcame. Problems are going to be solved very easily. And so whatever you choose to do with your money, it's a good chance to, it's a good power to trust in your intuition. All right. And what I mean by that is, sometimes money decisions need to be made intuitively. Sometimes it comes down to just feeling like, okay, well, it feels right. I see it happening. I foresee it happening. I foresee accomplishing this goal or overcoming this problem. So let me trust that. And so there will be a lot of feelings surrounding like your money energy. I feel like for a lot of your Scorpios in terms of money, your money might even dictate your emotional temperament. All right. So what I mean by that is like, hey, the more money that's coming in, the more complete you're feeling with yourself, the more calm you're feeling within your surroundings. However, if there is any issues with money, that might make its way into how you deal with yourself and others. So for those of you who might be experiencing any type of hardship or coming out of a hardship, I do want to say, make sure that you don't take it out on your loved ones, okay? Now for love, we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so the Hanged Man is surrendering, right? It's the balance, right? I think a lot of you Scorpios don't really need to do anything. I feel like this is more about surrendering to the dream state that comes along with this Piscean Hangman energy of just surrendering to the wisdom, what you are learning. I feel like a lot of you need to just surrender to balance, right? If there's anything that's imbalanced in the connection, if you are in a connection, then it will show, it'll prove itself, right? But it'll also kind of sort itself out. I don't feel like there's a lot of proactiveness that you can do. There's not a whole lot to like change about what you're doing. I do want to say for those of you that are single as well, this may not be the most how can I say, it won't produce a whole bunch of partners, but it will establish balance, right? So, energetically, right? Sometimes we could just feel like we need to have some type of fulfillment or draw onto us somebody that brings something else to the table or brings something that we're just missing. Somehow we're incomplete. And so this is the energy that says, okay, we're magnetizing a person or persons that can just fulfill those very small things. I do feel like connections grow slowly, but they are solid this time around. I don't really foresee a lot of conflicts with partners. I feel like, again, there's just, for all relationships, whether they're platonic, whether they're new, or whether they're long-standing, I do feel like there's an ushering in of some type of balance, and I feel like a sense of calmness that's coming on. So that's really good for you. Career-wise. Okay. So for career, man, this eight of Wands is super active this time around. The Eight of Wands, just like that. I feel like things are picking up. There is balance in the career field, but I feel like also this balance catalyzes a lot of growth. I feel like wherever you're at in terms of your career, the information, the learning and everything is going to increase. I don't foresee it yielding, but I feel like you're built for this. So open yourself up to just being able to adapt. I feel like there's a call for a lot of you to adapt. Some of you are going to have to balance on, is it the yin or is it the yang energy that's going to produce success? So are you going to need to be more proactive in terms of being hands-on in terms of your learning, or is it coming from a place of sitting back and observing? Is it coming from question asking? Is it coming from being involved, or is it is it balanced already? So you'll be able to find that answer. I do feel like a lot of you do need to answer the calling in terms of some type of like energetic pull. I feel like if those of you who are out of work or have been dealing with any type of gap in terms of employment, I do foresee a lot of balance coming to you in the way of opportunity. A lot of this is done intuitively. I feel like a lot of you can make it through any type of career struggles, because I do feel like there's maybe conflict or some type of struggle surrounding money, maybe not money, but career. I feel like that's overcoming, or we're overcoming that. So that's good. But I feel like the key to the success is really doing it on the intuitive level of just knowing, observing, feeling your way through it. A lot of you are going to have to feel your way towards your career goals. And so in terms of answering like the what's next, it comes from the feeling. It doesn't come from a whole lot of information or a whole lot of data and analyzing and stuff like that. So that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Okay, cool. Okay. Sagittarius, let's see what we got for you. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, we have the woman holding the coin. So for some of you Sagittarians, this is you, the woman that knows her worth, knows her value, and she's so magical. She's so wonderful. She's made it. She's tried and true. She's solid. She is the woman holding the coin. For some of you, this could be somebody that's featuring for you, showing up in April, sorry. And so she will be a figure in terms of helping you or assisting you towards broadening your income, broadening your horizons, giving you the game, giving you an understanding of how to make money, how to diversify your assets, how to multiply your income streams, your revenue, how to up your worth in general, okay? Now, in terms of money, since that is the subject at hand, money for Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, okay? So Sag, looks like you have an opportunity that is coming through either a woman or some type of feminine figure that just knows what she's talking about. She's knows what she's doing. She's looking out. There's an element of generosity here. She wants to add on. So if excuse me, Sagittarius can really benefit from having the conversations about where you want to expand. I feel like a lot of you want to expand your home. Some of you want to grow your home. Some of you want to just tap into the larger part of the dreams, like the grand, big, the major shit, you know what I'm saying? And so this person will come along and help. So I do foresee doors opening. For some of you, this could be a job opportunity. For some of you, this could be maybe the beginnings of a partnership, right? Somebody might ask for you to come on board. They might present some type of product or present some type of idea to you, and you may feel inspired to come along as well. Oh yeah, I love this for you, Sagittarius, whatever it is. In terms of love, okay, you have the Death card, all right? So, I feel like this for some of you is a Scorpio placement. For some of you, I do feel like love is evolving, but I feel like a lot of you, I feel like I just need to tell some of you, you need to like either part ways a connection or make your way towards a connection. Whatever that means to you, it's like what needs to evolve, you know, what needs to grow, what needs to die, what needs to be let go of, okay? And how do you answer that? Well, it's about value, it's about worth. And when I say value and worth, I don't want to attach that to the tangibility of coins and money and currency, but I feel like for a lot of you, it is about like having a partner that matches you in simple things like work ethic and the dreams and the goals and those things, okay? Partnerships, I do feel like partnerships do need to grow. I feel like a lot of you are adding on to your partnerships. Some of you are supporting your partner, and that's a good thing, right? As you should, right? I do feel like for some of you, there needs to be an evolution, though, in terms of what both people bring to the table. And so this could be a conversation about, you know, or that maybe, I think we're past the conversation spot. I think for some of us, it's about acknowledging that, hey, we've overcome some type of gap. We're both on top now. Let's go. Let's achieve these dreams. Because the sun is in the background of this Death card. That's something that's understated. It's right over the horizon, right? So the sun is there. It's not quite out, but it's on its way, right? But something needs to be evolved, or something needs to be deaded, left, final, done, you know what I'm saying, before we can reach this blessing of the sun. For those of you who are single, I feel like a Scorpio placement can come for you. I feel like they're coming for you because I feel this horse is moving. So I feel like they could come for you and they see your worth, their value. You could meet them in a work setting or something like that. But all in all, this could be a connection that's very much rooted in, okay, well, we both enjoy these finer things. We both have this love for a specific thing and we just connect on that level. Or it could be, again, a common ground of some type of belief, some type of like we both have knowledge of a particular field, or we have interest in a particular field. Okay, so I like that for you, Sagittarius. Congratulations on whatever it is. In terms of career, all right. So we have the Three of Pentacles. This is wonderful because we're expanding our toolkit. We're meeting up with the right people. Again, Ace, Page of Pentacles, woman holding a coin, Three of Pentacles. A lot of you are aligning with the right team. I feel like women or feminine energies really either make up the majority of this team, or maybe is like the supervisor or the boss, or the however you want to reference that, right? They have an understanding of how to coordinate and quarterback the plays or whatnot. So whatever happens with the career, just understanding that you're being pushed into the right team with the right people that are going to help you expand. They're going to recognize you for what you're worth. Absolutely. That is something that's happening too. So whatever is happening in the career section, and if you're parting ways with something, or parting ways with a way of, maybe not so much a way, but I feel like I keep on hearing new team. Some of you are getting a new team. So this could be within the same organization. For those of you who are self-employed, this could just be a new group. We're doing business with a new set of people, a new social group or something like that. But expansion is the name of the game, baby. I feel like the coin is growing for all of us, okay? So that's what I got for Sagittarius. Let's see what we got. Capricorn. Capricorn, shout out to Capricorn. Hope all is well. Let's see what we got for you. Okay, Capricorn, so you have the woman holding the heart. All right, so heart is full, heart is big. I forget who had this. I feel like I just said this for somebody. But the woman holding the heart could be a feminine energy, could be you, could be somebody that wants to show affection towards you, could be you wanting to show your affection towards somebody. So when I look at this card, I feel like nurturing connections, nurturing partnerships, having your heart involved in everything that you do, okay? So in terms of money, let's see what we got for you, Capricorn. Okay, all right, so for money, all right, so Nine of Swords, there's some money worries there, or concerns. Not to fear is what I'm hearing. You know, if your heart is invested in whatever it is that you're doing, that's cool. That's going to overrule all this fear. But for some of you, I feel like some of you might be giving your energy to something that your heart isn't in, and it's producing fears, all right? Nonetheless, I think this is a time for April is going to motivate you and redirect you in terms of what are you really into? What do you really want to do? Because, you know, if this ain't it, it ain't it. But the universe doesn't want you to focus on fear. I feel like it wants you to focus on what is your heart's calling? What are you being called to do? And so that might be a little bit difficult to answer immediately for some of you, right? I do feel like some of you are going to be awakened to a new sense of purpose, a new love. I love doing this. I love in terms of career and purpose, okay? Some of you might be, I feel like some of you have money concerns because it's surrounding a woman. So maybe it could be anybody. It could be a family member, sister, a daughter, a mother, something of that sense. Or it could be somebody just with very definite feminine traits, okay? And maybe you might have concerns about their money, okay, and how you can assist them, all right? I do want to say, if that's the case for some of you where you're just worrying about somebody else, because I see this connection with the bed is red, and then there's red hearts holding a heart. It's not your responsibility to take care of anybody. Yes, we got to look out, but the universe doesn't want you to get overly concerned with like looking out for other people. It is a game of balance. 9 is a number of self, so you have to take care of yourself. I feel like a lot of you need to like focus on your mental health first, especially when it comes to money. So if money is affecting your mental health, again, revisit the heart space and see what it is that you really want, okay? Now, in terms of love, we have the Strength card. Strength card, beautiful for home and family. I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting a lot of attention. I feel like a lot of you are interacting with Leo energy. I feel like Leo is definitely a connection that you have. So for those of you who are single, Single, I feel like a lot of you Capricorns are getting a lot of attention in April, okay? A lot. And I feel like there's a lot of amorous expressions, people saying all the right words and the right things, and it may uh, I don't feel like I feel like you can handle it. I feel like it's not too much. I do feel like for also some of you, if you're not experiencing like that attention, I feel like there's somebody you want to give your attention to, but maybe there might be a barrier between you and this person. And so there's a need to demonstrate strength. Okay. So whatever that is, demonstrate that strength. Hold on to it. Be strong, be rooted, be steadfast into what connects you to this person, okay? For those of you in partnerships, I do feel like things are taking off, especially in the bedroom. I feel like there's a new sense of passion, a new sense of play, and a new sense of home to be experienced with your partner. And I really feel like the only thing, let's see, 8. So eights are here. I feel like y'all got to spend some money on each other and spend some time with each other. And maybe money might be a aspect of the relationship that might have affected the relationship in one way, or it may have affected you in some way, and maybe that caused to be a barrier. And so if that has, step around that. Money is the back burner, your partner is the front burner, okay? It's all about priorities. Career now, okay, so we have the Fool. So the Fool is starting anew. It's very out of nowhere Uranus energy, okay? I feel like money worries really do come to an end through either some type of new revenue stream, new career, new money. It's just being open to it. I feel like Capricorn, the less that you focus on money, the more it comes. And I know that sounds crazy, but I'm telling you, in this month, in the month of April, in the 4th month, right? It's asking you to really shift focus on the heart space, okay? Take advantage of any new opportunities that come. It's definitely divinely blessed and definitely will make the most out of this Jupiter energy for you. I feel like some of you need to create your own opportunities as well. So this is, again, asking what the heart space wants and acting upon it, okay? So that's what I got for Capricorn. I hope you dig it, all right? All right, so moving right along, let's get to Aquarius. Shout out to Aquarius. All my Aquarians. Let's see what we got for the month of April. Oops. There we go. There we go. Okay, Aquarius. So we got victory. Yes, indeed. Win energy. 2 + 8 is 10. 10 is a number of completion. Across the board, this is winning in relationships, winning in money, winning in everything, right? So victory does indicate overcoming some type of adversity, going head first against some type of challenge. And I don't feel like this is immediate. I feel like for some of you, Aquarians have been dealing with some type of struggle, something that's been getting in the way, or like a thorn in your side for a long time, and you can get to the point where it's like, okay, now I feel like I'm winning. I really feel like the universe is on my side. I feel like good karma's on my side. So we're going to talk about it. So for money, all right, so we've got the Sun, okay? You know, I'm telling you, Aquarius, the new money that's coming in April, it's major. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the baby's on a horse, butt naked. Well, maybe not butt naked, but they got some butt naked baby with flowers on a horse riding in. What does that mean? It means that this is something to be nurtured and grown, all right? So new money, whatever you're pouring yourself into in terms of money, I definitely hear long money and short money, whatever the case is, pull yourself fully into it. It's going to grow, but it's a need for consistency, right? Because victory. So we have to go against the grain in some way. We have to answer some type of challenge. But whatever you pour yourself into in terms of a revenue stream or in terms of money, it's growing. I do feel like some of you are getting blessed out of nowhere. Some of you might be either expecting or receive some unexpected sum of cash. It could be anything from a $20 bill on the ground to $20,000 check in the mail and an inheritance or a lotto win, okay? With the lotto stuff, I say just play safe. I don't really recommend a whole lot of gambling in my tarot stuff, but if you're feeling like I can spend a little bit of money, I would say go have some fun, you know, and the more you just make it a fun experience and open up to the magic of chance and luck and being in the right place at the right time, definitely will bless you. But I can't express enough, whatever you're working towards and putting your effort into is going to answer you in a real way in terms of how the money comes back, and I hear like tenfold. I feel like we're multiplying our money. In terms of love, we have the King of Swords. All right, so very, very, very Aquarius energy, right? The King of Swords. Truth is paramount, so this is clarity in terms of love. A lot of you are going to get clarity in terms of relationships. I do feel like a lot of you that are single are going to experience a lot of different people. But with that, I think that this is a very much like the air energy. So I feel like dating around is going to be very popular, experiencing different people, just because you're feeling like a winner. And so when you leave the house and you're walking out feeling like a winner, you attract people that see you as a winner. For those of you in partnerships, I think this is like victory in terms of a relationship. So if the relationship has been experiencing any type of like trouble, any type of opposition, then like I feel like the truth makes things easier. It makes it easier to deal with, and it helps grow and cultivate the relationship. And I feel like collectively with your partner, you're experiencing a win. Now, in terms of the career, okay, so with the career, okay, we have the Four of Wands. I mean, come on, Aquarius. This is probably one of the best parts of the reading so far. The Four of Wands is saying, like, I win. I've aligned with the right people. This is celebratory in nature. Either the money goes up. The money's definitely going up. That's undeniable. So there's either a raise or there's a change in where you get your money from or you add on. But it's celebratory in nature, and this is a win. It's a ceremony. We're going to party. We're going to function because we got this win. We are victorious. So in short, if the career path that you're on is not rewarding, look elsewhere, you'll win. If the career path that you're on right now is rewarding, keep on going, you win. Any way you turn, you win. So find peace with that, Aquarius. That's fucking dope as fuck. That makes me very happy. Last but not least, Pisces. We're going to get into it for you and see what we got for you. Okay. All right. Last but not least, Pisces. Let's see what we got for you. Thank you for being patient, by the way. But, you know, you can just skip to your part of the video, so, you know. All right, so Pisces. Overall theme for April is the, envy card. A little bit of drama. So envy is a tricky card, right? Because it's, you know, it's either two things. You got this lady in the shrouds. She's got a plate full of silver, but she can't help but to look at this abundant room filled with gold and all of this wonderfulness. So is it you, Pisces, or is it somebody outside of you? Let's find out. Navigating that energy, you know, energy is energy. So I would say, you know, in April, Pisces, make sure that you're operating from a place of gratitude and love and authenticity. That way you can kind of build a force field away from this envious energy, because if you don't, then it becomes a part of you, and then you might find yourself feeling envious of other people or jealous of other people, okay? Now, in terms of money, all right, so we've got the Ten of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I feel like you and your partner making money and it's going up. I also feel like a lot of you are aligning with the right team, being emotionally fulfilled with your work, the work that you do, the nature of the work that you do, how the money comes in, building with people, especially in terms of those who you have a heartfelt connection with. So while it may not be like romantic, for some of you though it will be, This is people that you just connect with on a spiritual level or either on an emotional level or both. And it's easier to earn with them and generate with them, okay? So nothing bad there. This is beautiful in terms of money. Love, let's see. All right. So in terms of love, we have the Queen of Wands. So here you are on fire, passionate, showing up in this very fire sign way, gaining a lot of attention, but then also needing to speak your mind, not being hesitant to speak your mind as it pertains to love, all right? So for those of you in partnerships, definitely partnerships getting hot and steamy, fiery, sensual, passionate, all of that stuff, okay? For those of you who are not, now, okay, here's where I see the envy card. So, this type of energy of like, I'm feeling good and great and everything's wonderful can really attract all the wonderful things, but on the same note, it could attract people that are just like, look at her or look at him. They think they're all that. Why has it got to be them and all that stuff? I don't really see it interfering because it's just like the fire is there and you're radiating so much, but I do feel like it's outside of you. I don't really feel like it's internal for any of you, really. But a couple of you do need to be mindful of like not comparing your situations, comparing your relationships to other people, or comparing your money situation to other people too, because here's this harmonious energy. So if you're not taking advantage of immersing yourself in the harmony, then it might be taken away from you in a very like abrupt lesson is what I'm hearing, okay? Now in terms of career, Pisces, we've got the Nine of Cups. Oh yeah, this is great. So with the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups here, I do feel like a lot of you are just, again, getting immersed, heartfelt into what you're doing, aligning with the right team, aligning with the right squad, and being very healthily emotionally invested in your revenue streams and multiplying them. And there's almost a sense of like it's poetic in nature. It's like writing a song. It's just no day is the same, but every day you're learning, every day you're creating, every day you're revealing aspects of your heart and connecting with people through it too. In regards to this envy card, again, how I foresee this playing out is, again, I think it's important to be immersed in gratitude. I feel like if anybody isn't super happy for you right now because things are going to go very well in the month of April, those are the people that you need to watch out for. Anybody that isn't happy that, no matter what the change is, right? Because this is a healthy change. Like you're tapping into your fire, you're collectivizing. That's not a word, but you getting connected with the right folks, and it's invigorating a deeper sense of passion. Like anybody that knows you and appreciates you should be on board for that. So if they're not on board for that, then you gotta, I'm saying, put them at a distance, because sometimes this energy can get really sneaky and people can try to sneak attack. You know what I'm saying? So not to be dramatic, but that's the way it be. So that is the all signs monthly reading for the month of April 2022. And with much gratitude in my attitude, I'm so grateful that you let me do this for you. I hope we can chop it up soon. If you want a personal reading, please hit me up. Instagram's the best way, but you can reach me at the phone number and the hoodietarot@gmail.com. And with much gratitude in my attitude, we'll talk soon. All right.